What is going on, you guys? My name is Alex, and I'm a 21-year-old trader attempting to master the stock market to potentially one day join the very few who make a living out of this. So this is my results for today. I ended up taking a loss on Walmart, and yeah, let me just show you all these three. So Walmart, ExxonMobil, I decided to enter today, and Spotify I decided to buy. So I got a short position, which is ExxonMobil, and Spotify, which is a long position because, well, the market was green today. That's also why I took a loss on Walmart. So let's take a look at Walmart and how it didn't play out like I planned it to play out. So obviously, just because I took a loss doesn't mean this strategy is unprofitable or invalid. It's just simply the nature of the beast here, which is a stock market. That's just the nature. You're always going to be taking losses. And in fact, the majority of strategies is like a 50% win-loss ratio. So you should expect to lose 50% of the time. And in fact, you should expect to lose in every trade. That's why you got to prepare to be comfortable and prepare to take losses constantly. In fact, there's been times where I've taken like 7 losses in a row, but at the end of the day I still managed to come out profitable, simply because, well, there's a couple of discretionary things, like for example letting your winners win, or just simply cutting your losses short. Sometimes even before they even hit your target, you just have a feeling that it's going to continue going against you, and you just cut the loss, and that's it. Some things like that really go a long way. And yeah, but that's besides the point. We got one touch point here, second, third, fourth, and finally we got the break. But unfortunately today was a green day and it just hit our stop loss, so I had to take a loss right there for that one. And yeah, not much to say about this one besides it being like a pretty damn good trade, to be honest with you guys. I mean, we got 4 touch points, we got a good break. There's nothing to complain about that trade. Unfortunately, it just didn't play out. And I did say in the previous video that I was planning on losing $200. We lost $220, so just slightly above that, which is not a big deal. I'm still comfortable with that. I factor that in. I factor that possibility of losing a little bit more in. So even if it was a $250 or even a $300 loss, I would have still been perfectly fine. That's just the way you gotta manage your risk. Make sure that's something that you could tolerate and not feel bad about as soon as you take a loss or want to get revenge. So ExxonMobil, let's look at ExxonMobil. We took a short today at around 10:30 and 105 shares. Let's take a look at it real quick. And I should also mention that I am using Webull here for my charts. As I explained in my previous video, the interactive broker charts are pretty damn gay, so I'm just going to stick to these for now just to illustrate my points here. So ExxonMobil, nice little trend line here, a little bit of data, not as much as Walmart had, but this is probably like 2-3 weeks of data here. So we got 1 touch point, 2, you could consider this one a third or not. This is the third right here, and we got the break finally today. This is the first morning candle, 4-hour morning candle, and then we got a little green candle towards the end of the day. It should be fine though. Maybe we will get stopped out tomorrow. My stop loss is above this previous red candle, so I'm going to be looking closely on this one. And the candle needs to close above it. The 4-hour candle needs to close above it. So, and that candle doesn't close till 10:30 in the morning tomorrow. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on it. Maybe I'll take my loss right there, or maybe, hopefully, the price does come down. But like I said earlier, you should expect to lose in every trade. That's where you got to prepare for the worst scenario. So that's it for ExxonMobil. Nice little trade. Actually, I should mention before I move on to the next chart here, I should mention that today was a green day. Like I said on the Walmart trade, it was a green day today, and I decided to go short on this just because I like the setup. But in order to hedge against that, I entered the Spotify trade here. So I went long on Spotify, expecting the market to be green tomorrow again, and I'll capitalize on that movement. So moving on to Spotify now. We got a couple of touch points here, actually multiple touch points, but it just depends on what you considered. In my opinion, this very higher high. Actually, the highest point of the chart here is right here, 1 touch point. I would consider this one a second, third here, and then a fourth here, and then finally we got the break today. And granted, it wasn't the best break. As you can see, we kind of tried to move up, we just couldn't. We kind of closed. We definitely closed above the trend line here, but it wasn't too. We didn't close above it like I wanted it to, but it was still a decent setup, especially considering that the market was green today. So hopefully we do get a continuation here, and stop loss is right under this previous green candle. So again, a relatively tight stop loss, but hopefully the market gives us a green day tomorrow and we do pick it up right here a little bit. So that's going to be it for this video. 3 trades, exited Walmart, entered ExxonMobil short, Spotify long, and yeah, that's what we're doing for today. Last week, I would like to mention that we finished, I think, slightly up above $800 Except that we have to consider today's loss, so 602 for the past 8 days. Not bad at all. I mean, we do have a lot of trades that we didn't talk about: Netflix, PayPal, Visa. I don't think we mentioned those in the previous videos, but we got a lot of good trades here. $300, $400 trades. Not bad at all. 700 closing the week. This week, let's see what it has to offer us. But for now, that's it, you guys. Hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you do, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Stay focused.